Straw Hut Media.
Hi, we are live. Hello, and welcome to the Heartbreakers live edition. We are live right now on OF, and we are very excited about it because it makes us feel closer to you. Do not forget to go and subscribe also on YouTube and follow us on Instagram, Heartbreakers Pod. We also have a TikTok, which does really well because we are so fucking hilarious and people love to hear about you not shaving. That did well this week, you know, the one where you go, hey, this man was hairy head to toe.
Oh, I know.
Was
Yeah,
so
what the?
funny. I loved it.
And don't forget to ask questions while we're live, guys, because this is your chance to really ask your questions right now with me instead of tweeting them months later. Just kidding. Sorry,
I was tweeting them months later.
You know how I always get like a random tweet like, how'd you get in the industry? And I'm like, I do lives.
The lives make you feel close.
Yeah.
And we are close. This show is also sponsored by Endeavor OTC. It's an ADHD treatment that is really amazing if you have problems concentrating like we all do in this world filled with social media. Go check out the link in our show notes. You'll find it there. So how are you doing?
Wonderful.
Welcome to Heartbreakers. We're all here.
Yeah, I like your shirt. It's really cute.
Thank
I just
you.
called the family first.
Well,
and you have moose hair on it too. What
Well,
a
now
little
I wish
special.
I don't know. Now I wish that I'd worn the matching bottoms because you came in one.
Oh,
yeah, it's exact matching bottoms and they're really cute. Because I love anything that can be matching.
Yeah,
like it's just, I don't know, it's just a look. I want to go back to the 90s where there was like Juicy Couture matching top and bottom velour. I think they came back now, right?
You can still get away with it. People really like them still. So.
Yeah, or like the Sean John. Do you remember PTD had Sean John? It was this, anyway, whatever. He's not our friend.
Oh, yeah.
I know, right? Did you see that? I never expected you to see that. Oh, okay, cool.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Sad.
Sad for her.
Be careful, people. Karma's real.
It takes care of itself. The trash always takes itself out, in the words of Taylor Swift. Okay, anyway. So you've been working out a lot recently. What the hell? I always try to get you to work out with me and nada.
I know. It's still a struggle. I still really hate it before the gym. Like I really tried to reprogram my brain on how much I hate the gym and how much I really hate working out. But I think that I just hate it. I just have to have my meltdowns every day before I walk in. I have a great trainer. I actually have a guy trainer. I hate it
also. I think that that's the thing. It's
some people really love it. They're like, come on, let's hang out at the gym.
No.
Let's wear cute outfits. How I get myself ready for the gym is actually to wear a cute outfit. So, but
have you been buying new workout clothes to like inspire you to go?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And I like certain workout clothes and you know, I love outfits and stuff like that. But I think it's the trainer that I got. He's very nice. And the trainers in the past have really scarred me where I've been like, I'm so sore, I can't walk down the steps. It's caused me to be sore for days and days and days. And
then you can't
it doesn't
work out
make me want to go.
again.
But like, it's actually impossible for me to come back and work out. And what I really like about him is I told him, I was like, it's about me wanting to go to the gym. And then we can go really hard 3 months from now, 6 months from now, if you just like help me enjoy it and don't scar me. And he's really done a good job, which I am sore. But not to the point where it's unlivable.
But you're
right,
really because then you're going to fall out of the routine if you can't go for a week because you legitimately cannot.
I can't do it. It's miserable. I already hate it.
Not, like you're also not competing in a competition. So it's like we can work into it. Because the moment that I stop, it's like what you said about eating healthy versus bad. It's way harder to come back when you've missed 5 days than it is to if you're on a regular thing. And this is what I've got to get out of my head with too. I won't go if I'm feeling the littlest bit tired or whatever. But it's like I don't need to do the most amazing workout I've ever done in my life. I need to show up and just be there.
That's what I tell myself too.
Okay with that.
That's what I tell myself too. There's days where I'm really tired and I don't want to go and I don't want to do like a crazy workout, but I still go to the gym for at least 20, 30 minutes and I do the steps. I do a little bit of cardio and I do a little bit and I do a little bit of abs and
nice.
That's it. And then with my trainer, I'll really go hard, but just to maintain.
When have you ever walked out of the gym and gone, damn it, I wish I didn't do that?
It's been a long time. It's been a long time. And that's why I don't ever want that again because I just can't do it. I hate the gym. Hate it.
The process is ugly. The outcome is beautiful. That's what my old trainer used to say.
Watch my stomach. I'm going to have a really flat and shaped stomach.
I'm going to be so excited for your like workout videos. I feel like you'll get obsessed with it. And then also like workout videos in a whole new, like it is a whole culture and like a lifestyle. Like you get excited about it. It's something to do that makes you feel
Equinox in Studio City. That's where I go. So
okay, so has there been any like flirtations or people
but
looking?
if I'm gonna go to the gym, I might as well look at good-looking men.
It inspires me because I want to get hot enough to fuck them.
They're looking at me. They literally are drooling.
Oh, and really hot ones are drooling on you? Over you? Okay, I'm just saying, like, I'm excited about it. I need to live vicariously. Like, imagine if I had blonde hair, great boobs. Okay, sorry, I'm just objectifying you. But like, if
it's fine.
I would like, oh my God, if I rented your body for the night, you'd be like, hey,
I know,
the damages.
Yeah, I know. You always say that.
Taking it out on that town. I would have the best time.
It's been out on the town one too many times.
Remember when I picked you up in Bel Air? I always mention this.
Right down the street from where we're at now. Yes, and I was like, help me. I was like, please.
Your hair was a big old bee's
It's always like that.
And you're like, I'm like, Elsa, drink out of the car.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh God, those are the days.
I was with my ex that day. That was my ex, remember?
With the leopard or whatever it was. Kitty, big one.
Yeah, the cheetah.
Oh, a cheetah, because everyone has a cheetah. Oh, he was a cheetah. With a cheetah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay, anything else? Oh, guess what? I ran into Paris Hilton on the way here.
Really?
I'm serious. Yes. Basically, she was really cute and she was shopping for a dog. So we were going to the post office box and she was there, and then also that was closed, so she went into the cute dog treaty store and then was just in there like asking about the furniture, like, and being cute, and then saw Moo Moo and then was like, oh, she was just like cute about it. So
you want to hear something crazy about Paris Hilton? Is I'm watching her show and I'm looking at, and it's so crazy that I can recognize things, but she goes and she gets her eggs frozen and all that stuff, and I'm looking at the office and I'm like, that is the doctor that I go to.
Really?
And I'm like, that lady almost freaking killed me. I wanted to be like,
no,
how is that? It's so crazy.
What did she say about her experience?
It wasn't like on there. I could just recognize the office, and I could recognize her coming out of the wheelchair, and I was like, I remember doing that.
What's the show like?
It's kind of trash. And
I watched one episode and I was like, this is not that interesting.
I kind of feel like her husband's like a loser. I don't know. I don't know.
He's a bit dorky.
I really like Paris Hilton.
She was fun. She was like, how much? She's like, who made that cabin? And the guy's like, I don't know. Like, it's a pet shop. And she's like, so dope.
Yeah. I really like her. I really like her.
She's a cutie. Fun. Yeah. Anyway, that's my escapades. I guess we'll get into the hotline.
Yeah, let's do it.
Questions. Okay, so don't forget, we are doing a live episode right now. If you have questions for us, Ryan, have we got any questions? Give us them. Lay them on thick. I know they're for Elsa, so take it away.
What is your favorite Elsa Jean video?
My favorite? Just kidding.
Yeah, I was going to say, who's asking that? My favorite of myself. Guess what, guys? I've never watched any of my scenes, and I refuse to.
Never?
I won't. No. And if I get tagged in them, actually now I block people because I do not want to hear my voice. I just don't want to hear myself moaning. I have a really bad problem about it. Like, I don't want to hear it.
Well, someone's like, acting too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's over-exaggerated. So I guess like my best day on set, or you know what I mean? Like, I could go off of that.
Vixen, the one where you... no, we don't promote them.
Sorry. Oh, okay. We don't promote them.
Oh, I thought I remembered you talking about a shoot where you're at.
Those are great scenes. And I actually cannot really remember any of my scenes. Like, I'm trying to think of like...
I'm trying
to think of like specific ones, and none are popping up in my head. It's been 2 years.
It's been 2 years since you retired.
Yeah. Or almost 3.
Wow, time goes fast.
Goes very fast.
Yeah.
So my favorite scene, honestly, I'm going to say my first ever scene because it's what kept me in the industry, and I had a great time.
Is it still popular now? Like, do you ever...
I never really see it, actually.
It was a long time ago now.
It was a long time
12
ago.
years. Yeah. Oh, you want another one? Okay, we got another one.
This is from Bob. What is Elsa's favorite movie?
My favorite movie, Catch Me If You Can.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that with Tom Hanks and Leonardo DiCaprio?
Mm-hmm. Oh. And then I like The Joker. I just recently saw it, and I rewatched it 3 times already. But it really creeps me out.
Is it the one with Heath Ledger?
No, the most recent one where he's like
Joaquin Phoenix.
The acting is so good in it, and I hadn't seen it until this year or last year.
Did you watch Saltburn? The movie everyone's talking
Yes,
about.
I just watched it.
It was hot.
Yeah, I like
Yeah. You know, like sick shit. I felt like that was the vibe.
that one was really sick though, and it kind of fucked me up for days.
Do you know that was his real dick? The guy dancing at the end. He just came out the other day and said, "I didn't use prosthetics."
Oh wow!
People were making jokes like, "You took a job away from a prosthesis." Like,
yeah,
that was his real dick. Yeah, good for him because he's Irish. They don't usually have, the luck of the Irish. But he was
short, so sometimes short guys it looks bigger.
Yeah, that's the luck of the Irish. They got little dicks. Okay, so the guy I'm going to go on a date with is Irish, so I'll let you know.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so what did you think about him having sex with the grave, and then also?
See, that's where I was like, okay, this is really sick. But I like sick stuff, and it's enjoyable for me for a short amount of time. So I liked it. It was a really good movie.
They started selling the Jacob Elordi's bathwater in a scented candle.
Hot.
I was literally on there trying to order it, and it was sold out. Yeah,
damn.
I know, because I just wanted it. Yeah. Okay, we can take another live.
What's in the future for Elsa Jean's career?
I don't know. I'm always asked that question, and I feel like I have like a plan, and then I always get opportunities that pull me all different types of way in like a good, beneficial way. But I have such a wide range of what I am willing to do. I just want abundance right now. I just want to benefit off of my brand that I've created and really have an income that's going to really further me. So that's really my goal right now, is almost like investing in myself in any way that I can.
Love that.
And that works for my career,
Love it. All right. Now the hotline questions. Hey, Elsa and James, what's the best way to have sex while you're sick? I plan on having unprotected sex very soon, but I've just caught a light cough and stuffy nose. The girl is very aware and still willing to do it, but I just want to be sure nothing worse is going to happen.
Yeah, I remember when COVID was like super new, and this guy was like, I have COVID, and he was only in town for a short amount of time. So I was like, then wear a mask. I didn't get COVID.
You didn't? Mm-mm. Oh my God.
So I'm like, is COVID a thing?
You guys. Okay,
I was like, is COVID really a thing? Because I remember I even tested negative after.
Have you ever had COVID?
Yeah, I just recently had it actually when I got back from Disney.
Some people have the antibodies and they're just like never going to get COVID. Is that a real thing?
But I've definitely had sex with people while I've been a little sick. I do tell them just out of respect, because depending on someone's job, or some people get more sick than others. But I think he's thinking too much about it. If she already says that she's okay with it, why is it a problem now? And if you're really, really sick, then don't go, because that's super disgusting to snot all over someone and cough and stuff.
It can go both ways, because sometimes I'll feel horny if I'm sick. But maybe that's all those cold and flu medications. We have another question. Ryan is in the background signaling us.
Any plans to continue your clothing line?
I know. You know what's been happening a lot is a lot of people asking about the merch.
I was going to wear an Elsa Jean t-shirt today.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, no, I'm always willing to drop new stuff. I could even collab with another girl. You know what I mean? Something like that. Make it fun.
Okay, would I be an asshole if I refused to see my sister before her wedding? For context, my sister is getting married in 2 months. She asked me to be her bridesmaid. The wedding isn't happening for a couple of months, but after going dress shopping with my sister, I was told by my sister that I look ridiculous in various due to my weight. Bitch. I'm 5'4" and 12 stone, 170 pounds for reference. Now, granted, some of these dresses were awful, but I would wear a bin bag if she wanted me to, which is trash bag. It is her wedding after all. I tried to laugh off her comments as a mean joke. She later texted me, I thought you agreed. Me and my fiance have discussed this for you to be such an integral part of our wedding. You need to fit the aesthetic properly. I've taken this to mean lose weight or you're out. I figure if I just stop seeing her to right before the wedding and force her hand, I'll get no problem. Would I be an asshole?
What is up with family members recently, like being super mean, like you guys aren't blood or something, like mother, sisters? Listen, weddings bring out the worst in people. And I don't know how to take that, because is that your real personality? I mean, you know, I've been married a couple of times. Is it really that stressful? Like what's really going on? You don't talk to your siblings like that. And especially with somebody that is struggling with weight loss, I find that to be very disheartening that you're talking to someone like that, because they're already trying to reprogram their brain. So when someone is overweight or underweight, it means that you don't have a good relationship with food. So that person has to then have a better relationship with food and not overeat. So that's mental. And then you can start losing weight. So to put that on somebody on top of it, like it's going to make her want to eat more and not lose weight.
I would tell her to get fucked too, because like literally she's asking her to do something for her. And this is just saying I would show up in any dress she wanted me to wear.
You're not an asshole for that, for sure.
Yes, I would not show up and I would say, you know what, like you need to fit in with the aesthetic of our wedding. You know what, explain to everyone why your sister isn't here. How about that?
So she's still going to go to the wedding? Because she said, would I be an asshole if I refused to see / talk to my sister before her wedding? Sounds like she's still going to go. I would actually just say that's out of my comfort zone right now. And I don't appreciate the way you're talking to me, especially being siblings. I need you to be nicer and talk to me kinder. My weight loss is none of your business. And if I don't fit your aesthetic, then find somebody that does. I would seriously say those exact words. Sick.
I mean, I wouldn't feel good standing up there now after someone just
hell no, and then you're standing up there and then everybody's looking at you.
Her. She doesn't need to be there. Like, I would just say, okay, you just lost me on that one.
One thing if the sister's like, I just want for you to be healthy and to live a healthy, happy life, but she's not wording that like that.
Okay, so the next one. Hey, Heartbreakers. I am a female, only recently started having sex, and I love to ride guys. Who doesn't? But I haven't quite figured out how to bounce while on top, like bouncing on a trampoline or something, just really fast and with force. I can't even figure it out, but I get tired quickly. Me too. Tips on how to do this, or am I just out of shape? The caller wants tips on how to ride guys better. Come on, take it away, sister.
I am horrible on top. I hate being on top. I am a dead fish and proud of it. I don't want to do any work. Being on top is already intimidating because they're just staring all at you, like every part of you. And that's intimidating, right? And then I feel like, and I actually saw people talking about this before, but I think what feels good for a female when they're on top doesn't feel good for a guy. Right. Like when I'm on top, I want to do certain things for me. And I could tell that what I'm doing doesn't necessarily feel the best for them unless I'm just bouncing straight up and down. But honestly, that doesn't do shit for me. So to be good on top, you have to really like it. Like you have to be really committed. I say just do 5 minutes and then...
So I don't mind it. Like, really? I don't mind it, but I also do get cramps and stuff in my legs and then I'm like, okay, fuck this shit. But like, it is fun for a second. I definitely don't think you're ever going to be able to bounce like you're on a trampoline unless you really want your legs to give out straight away. Like,
so she's squatting?
I don't know. She wants
squatting
to be able
actually
to do
can
it.
Be depending on
No, not standing. I'm never going to do that where you're just like...
Oh,
I mean,
really?
What are you, like, how
That's
do you...
easier.
Like, you have to just like slide back and forth.
You know what's a lot really easier? Lazy. And that what they really like is if you squat and then you lean back a little bit and hold yourself and almost push yourself. That's a lot easier than actually using your legs.
Right.
Because squatting straight up is hard. That's a leg workout.
Yeah, no, totally. You're going to be 10 pumps in and then fall down.
Bouncy like a trampoline. I guess that's how porn looks, where they're just moving so fast. But I don't think that that's really a natural thing.
Well, you need your legs in a really comfortable, supported position maybe. And then you could like slide back and forth.
I'm trying to think of what can really support you. They got to thrust with it too. Because that's how you that's the only way you're really able to
But then what if you're not in sync and then you're all out of line?
Yeah, that happens. Yeah. But it doesn't take much.
Yeah, to get in the swing.
Synced up.
Ooh, I love this though. Okay, cute.
Okay, let's see.
I think you and Elsa's friendship is so cute. I'd love to hear the story of how you guys met and became friends. Why did you decide to start this podcast? And how do I find a friendship like your guys' friendship?
We became friends through a mutual friend, and James was living in the same apartment building. I think we just went out to lunch or something
Kitchen
like that.
24.
Kitchen 24. Wasn't I really hungover? Like there was something wrong with me during that day. And you're like, I love this girl. She's insane. There was something wrong with me that day.
Kitchen 24 moments where you come there
that
straight
place
away.
is shut down, right?
Aww.
I think so. Anyways, whatever. And then we just became friends. I went on your podcast and we were like, let's have, always said, let's have a podcast.
Yes. We talked about it. So Elsa, when you came on, I guess it was a very new podcast. I didn't continue with it, but Elsa came on and immediately, and it was only like 3 episodes in, and Elsa was on. She's very nice, agreed to be on. And I was like, oh my God, we should do this together all the time. Yeah. And you were living in New York at the time. But then from that point, we kept calling each other. I remember in the mornings because New York's a bit later and you would get up early. So we would chat in the morning. morning about boys and stuff. So we kind of set the stage for what it would be later down the track without even knowing it, because then eventually we would end up working together more than just on the podcast and being like, oh my God, this is a perfect transition for someone with your experience in the world and relationships that you've had.
I think that's how we became friends.
Yeah.
That's really, it was just natural. We kind of just naturally.
Every time you're in LA, because I used to have fuck all to do. I'd float around all day going to lunch or just like hanging out. So you were like,
and so I'm
Holly
always
wasn't around.
just like,
she's at work, and you and I would just end up like doing whatever.
The other day my friend was saying something about me getting a hobby, and I sat there and everybody's like, get a hobby. That's all I hear all day long. And I finally said, I am the hobby. Me being me is the hobby. I know that sounds selfish and cocky, but I actually lose money when I'm trying to find something to do all day long when I could just be me and just float around and go to lunches and hang out.
When people say they're bored or whatever, I hate that word because I'm like, how are you bored? Like I could do nothing and be totally fine with it.
Never am I bored.
I enjoy it because it makes you think like, oh, should I read a little book? Or like, am I into this? Or like,
I do that too.
Like you potter around. You can just love spending time with yourself is so good.
I love myself.
I love myself more. I love myself so much.
Okay, wait, where are we at now?
Hey guys, in the past year, I'm 28 and male, have noticed some pretty concerning personality changes in my sister, 24 female. She's become extremely self-centered and defensive about everything. Everything everyone says to her, she views as a personal attack and lashes out with super hurtful words and actions. Her husband, 26, recently talked to me about what might be going on with her as she's been borderline abusive towards him. And I have no clue what's going on or what to tell him. I know I need to talk to her. I'm not sure how to handle this.
Well,
I don't think it's for no reason. There's
definitely not. It's not for no reason. No. Wait, how old's the sister?
She's 24. And she has a husband that says she's also getting, he's also noticed. So it's not just the brother being mad at her. Yeah.
Well, okay. This would be my advice when it comes to the husband and the sister. I wouldn't say anything about what the husband has come to him about, because then that's going to cause where she's already at emotionally is anger for whatever reason, and she's already lashing out. So I would just come from his standpoint as a brother and say, listen, like you've been saying a lot of hurtful things and really like it's been affecting me. I would leave it to the husband to handle it on their own. I think that the husband and her should actually go.
They shouldn't team up. The brother and the husband should not be teaming up.
I think that's really, really bad.
Or talk about it even. Don't talk about it without her. Like,
I don't think you should do that. I don't think you should interfere with people's relationships, even in the slightest.
Because you don't know what's happened to her. There might have been something really serious happen and she might be needing to talk about it, but not in a way
but that's
where
up to her. And she can't hurt people but you can't do that. I would actually tell her, listen, if you can't be kind, I'm going to have to take a step back from spending time with you and talking to you, because your personal attacks and hateful words are really starting to affect me. And
leave the door open and say, when you want to be kind, and if
talk to her like a child. If there's something you need to talk about, I'm here for you and I'm here to listen, but it can't come from anger because I didn't do anything to you.
Or like, I don't know what it is, so I can't actually help you unless you communicate with me.
Don't be hurtful.
Not death by a million cuts, you being a bitch all the time. Well, sorry,
she's really, if borderline abusive to her husband, it sounds like verbally, she has a lot of anger. That she just needs to do a lot of soul searching about. Her family actually needs to encourage her to do therapy would be the easiest thing, because then she could talk to someone completely outside that.
Because sometimes it's so hard to.
You can't go to family and friends. It's too much.
Be someone impartial to the whole thing. They don't know you. Because then what do they have? They're not going to be giving you anything other than sound advice that's not to do with any personal agenda. Is there any live questions
that are appropriate?
And not how big is James's penis? There's a lot of people
that would really like an Elsa Jean calendar.
Elsa Jean calendar.
So hear me out, guys. Everybody always wants like different merch things, but it costs a lot to make items. Like it costs a lot, and it also costs a lot to store them. So if I'm not confident it's going to sell out, I'm not going to do it. Like, I'll just be completely honest. And I know people frequently ask for calendars, but not enough to where I would do a whole photo shoot of 12 months. It'd be 12 different looks, 12 different outfits. That costs a lot. Then I have to print them.
So when things do come out, especially make sure you snap them all up.
It's
just
expensive.
Other things that are
I don't think they realize how, and I didn't either until I started doing stuff like that, but it is very expensive to make merchandise of any kind, especially heavy ones. We learned that. Remember, they store it by weight, cups and stuff.
Yeah.
They're too heavy.
Yeah. Well, because everyone's so specific too. They want what they want. And there's like,
I know.
you can't cater to everyone all at once.
Yeah. Maybe some hats or something.
Yeah. You've got some things coming out there that they can.
For sure. Always.
So, hot topics. Let's get into it.
Don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Okay, there's a downturn in women seeking partners. Growing over TikTok and other socials, women have been giving up on dating men. The Hill reported that over 60% of men in the US were single. Roughly 50% of all young people are single and aren't actively pursuing love, sex, or relationships.
That's from 18 to 25, by the way. I'm surprised to hear that over 60% of men in the US are single. I actually, and I know I might get a little bit of shit from this, I kind of see why that is, because women have been really attacking men recently. Like, they can't ever do anything right now, like, ever. If they do something kind, then it's, so I feel like there's right now not much of a space for men to really have movement to do anything. And I think they're exhausted.
You're right about that. I keep seeing stuff recently about nice guys finishing last.
They always finish last. It's always like nobody ever believes
Everyone needs to work on themselves. Stop fucking each other. Stop trying to get in relationships. And everybody work on yourselves.
Stop trying to heal yourself with someone else.
Yeah. Yes.
Seriously.
Apparently it says they are watching a lot of porn and they're also getting their needs met without having to go out, and it's just a habit now.
Everybody is so introverted.
Yes.
Now, I again don't blame people for wanting to stay at home. We live in an exciting city. Majority of people don't. Think about all those different cities. We always think about where we live in LA or New York or Miami. So much stuff to do.
I always think of moving to a small town, like somewhere where I would get the hottest guy in the village, because like there's no one else around.
What are we like?
Zimbabwe. No, I'm just kidding. Like I want to be a 10 out in Michigan.
So then go. You will not survive the winter.
I don't even know where Michigan is. Let's just like say it's got to be a small town where there's like 5 stores, and then there's some like country guys that are like,
ooh, hot.
Yeah, I know,
farmers.
right?
I was just saying the other day, I've never dated a farmer.
Okay, we should go on farmersonly.com or something like that.
Should I?
Yes.
See how many...
We could have a huge ranch, and you've got your ranch there. I got my ranch there, and then we ride our like little motorbikes over to see each other in the morning.
Yeah.
We're like, yo, bitch, how's your horses? Oh, that could be fun.
I'm going to ride my horse. I'm not going to ride a
Oh, yeah, you'll ride the horse over. Okay,
yeah.
So I'll be driving over in like a tractor.
Those move kind of slow.
I'll be high. I live out on the fucking land.
Yeah. Ooh, fun. Can't wait for that.
Okay, BuzzFeed recently released a survey highlighting the worst dates people have been on, which is so fun because we did this the other week. Here are the highlights of the list. We'd been talking online for a bit and agreed to meet at Denny's. Naturally, I assumed we were going to eat dinner there, so I didn't eat. I got there first and he got there. He sat next to me in the lobby and we talked, and that was it. We talked for a bit and then left without eating. Why would you go to Denny's?
I was going to let you read that and then see.
They just sat there and never ate dinner. Why would you meet at Denny's?
He was homeless.
Oh, right.
I think he was, for sure.
Homosexual. Like that's
for
what they
sure,
call
I think this sounds like this person's homeless. I'm not even trying to be funny because none of it makes sense. Or he's on drugs. They sat in the lobby, so they didn't even sit at a table.
I know there's worse. He casually told me that he was out on bail for domestic violence, but it was okay because his wife started it and now they're separated. Horrible. He talked all through dinner about himself nonstop, and then he never asked me one question about myself. Then on the drive home, he asked me if he could come and if he could please pop the pimples on his back for him. Oh, yuck. I said no. He asked if I would do it on our second date. I said no, we won't be having a second date. Even if I love you, I'm not popping your pimples on your back.
Oh, I like that one.
Really?
But that's a girl thing. Girls love popping pimples, not a random.
Would you do it on the second date?
No. Oh. And also for somebody to ask me, I always have to be like, come on, babe, let me pop it. But no, don't ask me to pop your pimples. Oh, so worst. Like what? They go to Denny's and he just lays there after. And she just goes like, okay, bye, babe.
Here's another one. Okay, mine was with a guy who spent the hour or so we met for lunch talking about cigars and cigar shows. He goes to several times a year. Oh, and at 50 plus, he still lived with his mum and has never moved out at all.
Sounds like a winner. You never know unless you actually go out with the people. You just never know.
Well, that's the thing. How do you vet these people to try and make sure you're not?
I don't know.
They make for fun stories, though.
Everybody always asks me, like, what should I do? How should I meet people safely? And I'm like,
have you deleted Raya now?
I froze my account and I got back on it, and I wish I could take screenshots because some of it, like for some reason, my Raya has been going off nonstop. Ooh. And some of these pickup lines and some of the people that I'm just like, I just want to screenshot and post it and be like, why?
Could you write some of the pickup lines down and then we'll report them back on the next episode?
Okay, I will. I'll keep track of the really good ones.
We'll screenshot them. Yeah. Okay, so that is it.
That's it. Bye, guys.
Today. We had the best time with you. Make sure you're subscribed to everything and go and get yourself the Endeavor OTC app. It is fucking awesome. You're gonna love it, and you are gonna love being so centered like Miss Jean. And
I use it every day, guys. Actually, a couple times a day, if not 5 to 10 times a day. And it's very quick. It's very easy. If I'm ever feeling distracted, I really just get on there instead of scrolling through TikToks and whatever that don't help your brain.
It's like your puzzles that you do as well.
Yes.
All these new things that help you improve your centeredness and then
absolutely
concentration. I love it. All right. Bye, guys. See you next week.